Hi there, Sonia here, and this video I'm going to show you how to make this pinwheel card. It's easier than you think, looks fancy. So let's get started. So what you have here is one piece of white cardstock, 5x7, 3 pieces that are 5x3.5. Then in your decorative paper, you need 4 pieces, and these are 3.25 by 4.75. And it's the same sheet, just the opposite side. So you've got the 2 sides. And then you have 4 smaller pieces, which are 2.25 by 4.75. So I'm just going to put those decorative pieces aside because that's what we're going to use a bit later. And then we come to our base piece, our 5x7, and we need to score this. I've pre-done it so it's easier to see, but we're going to score it at 0.5. So all measurements are in inches, sorry. So 0.5, 1.5, 2.5 and 3.5. So we'd use a scoring blade like this, and you measure across here. So 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. And then once you've scored it, you can then fold them. So start with the small one and fold in. And if you've got a bone scorer or something like that, you can sharpen the fold by using that. And again, and again, and again. So you've got 4 folds, right, and they come in together, and you'll see here that is the base of our pinwheel card. So what we're going to do is add some tape along this small first edge. I'm using the new strong red adhesive tape from Close to My Heart. I'm just going to put that along this first edge all the way through. Use the scissors to trim that, and it should just peel off the backing. You can use some tweezers if you need to, but just peel it off, depending on your nails. Okay, and then we're going to just fold that. So I've got 2 pieces showing there. It's hard to line up otherwise, but if you just fold it 2 bits flat, you will then get the exact square. And then we are simply going to keep building our card with our other 3 pieces. So this you can just use regular adhesive. Just got our Tombow here. Got a new one, the Air Touch adhesive, which I'm loving. So what we're going to do is put some adhesive along here. Take the cover down, that would help. And pop that, line it up. Pop that on there. And then same again. Might be a little bit crooked off there. Try and keep that straight. There we go. Probably don't need to go quite to the edge. It gives you a bit more room to move. And then one more. And let's hope it looks like a pinwheel when we get, ta-da! Look at that. So much easier than you think. So that's the basis of the pinwheel card. Now, depending which way you like to turn it, I'm left-handed, so sometimes I go things a bit backwards to other people, but I like it. This is your 5x7 card here, and I like a book. I like to think of this bigger piece as a turning it from right to left, like a book. but I have seen others that are the opposite way. So you just turn it upside down and you've got the opposite. So it'll make it more sense when you put the pieces on and decorate it. You can see the difference besides the white. So this is when you get your decorative pieces, your large and small, and they are cut to fit with a little white border around it. So you're just going to attach those and the bigger piece and then the smaller. Now you wouldn't do the same, you do the opposite. So whichever it is, and then you'll turn and do the next one. So you would alternate the big pieces. So here would be green and then here's red. Okay, so you might do all the big pieces first and then come back and fill in with the smaller ones. So what I've done here is I've adhered all the paper on the backing and then I've decorated. So I've taken our Pinwheel card. I'll just put the background sheets on. I've kept this one fairly simple, quick and easy, but this front piece here is an old metal die, which some people may have still. And then I've got this tree cut out from the Holly and Ivy card making workshop. There's a metal die here, the tree I loved, and the ball and the bow. So I've got the tree I've just cut out in the green, matching cardstock, the ball, and then another tree. So I've got the trees on the red, the ball on the one in between, and I've just done a little bow here, and then the sentiments on the front here. Now I've then added some stickles. What I've done on the front here is I've used some of our sequins. So I've got a bit of the red and green. Put that up. The red and green here, and the gold. The craft jars are easy, so I just pull out a bunch and then use the new pickup tool, and you can pick whichever one you want and it just lift it up. And our various glue dots. So I'll have ribbon around the glue dots so that keeps it lined up, and I'll just fold this piece back, slide the ribbon along as I need, and it exposes the glue dots. And I'll take my, on the screen there, take my sequin and just pop it on the glue dot and then peel it off. Peel it off and pop it on. So you could use sequins all over this to decorate. You could actually use sequins all over the tree. I've done a quicker way, although it's still drying, so I don't touch it too much. The gold stickles, and you just squeeze it. I should have done it before I stuck it all down, but I was sort of doing it, holding it up, which is a bit tricky. But I've just squeezed and gently just made lines like a tinsel. And then I've done a little blob on the top, because I need a small star. None of our thin cuts would suit. So in both of these sets, I've got small stars. Pick one up here, you'll see it. One in here. There's red stars, but I really wanted a clear one. It's not going to come with me there. Oh, there's diffusing colours in here. There you go. So you can see I've just put that on top. I probably need a glue dot. I'll see how it dries. But these stars are perfect. You could do a red or green star if you prefer. So these sequins are perfect for it. I put them on the front. Here you can see I always do them in groups of 3, and I like to do 3 different sizes. So a large, middle and small. You could go further and put more on that. I've also, on this title here, I've used the gold shimmer brush. I've just coloured that in. You can see a little bit of sparkle there. That just jazzes it up a bit. And then on the ball, I just used this here, just went around the edge and put a little dot in the bow. So I've stamped that bow in scarlet ink to match the cardstock. One of the thoughts, you could probably emboss those trees or shapes, or any shape you've got, like a stars embossing folder like this. That would look quite nice. You could put bling all over it. We've got little stars as well, which they probably, if you were really, they're silver though, the silver stars, you could do something like that if they're a bit smaller. yeah, so that's what I come up with. There's another one I've done, which I've used a different set. So this is the last year's Christmas paper, the Cotton Comfort and Joy. And then I did do one also with the Holly and Ivy paper, and the same sentiment I've done there. But you can see it's different, more deeper green, like a bluey green, and then a red stripe. And I've got these cute little animals, or doggies and cats. So that's from this stamp set here, A Very Merry Christmas. And I've coloured them in. So if you like to colour, there are thin cuts with this. I did hand cut mine, but you can use the thin cuts, it'll be better. I've used also a little bit of white gel pen and one of the leftover stickers, bit of shimmer trim. And again, I've used sequins. And then here I used red stickles. So I've colour that in, and then red stickles. So that's another option for you. So I hope you like those. Something a bit different, something fun. I think it's more like a decoration. You could put a space in one of these sort of back pieces. You could put a bit of white cardstock for writing on to give to someone. But I think I'm just going to keep them because I quite like them myself, just to put on the Christmas decorations. So you've got two different, very, very different ones, but same thing but different. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching.